Everyone, my name is Nur Anizati binti Jamel and my matric number is 267926. I'm going to explain about replenishment monitoring and ordering, control limits, and replenishment and shipment decision. The food industry, with huge inventory, is very distinct from most industry. Food stock are often perishable in the food industry. In order to keep the food industry accounting for the product stock, there are multiple complicated procedures in operation. Usually, a food processing and delivery corporation store goods in a factory before selling them to consumers. Therefore, because of the vast volume of inventory control, inventory management is essential to the food processing and distribution industry. Usually, significant volume of store items increase the cost and decrease the warehouse efficiency. In order to increase the warehouse efficiency and improve of inventory management in the food industry, the replenishment monitoring and ordering technique should be used. The replenishment monitoring and ordering is to ensure the flow of inventory going smoothly and the flow of goods to the end consumer also can deliver in expected time without a long delay. Vendor management inventory also one of the practice that is used in the food industry for replenishment monitoring and ordering. VMI, sometimes called vendor managed replenishment, is a poor replenishment practice designed to enable a quick response from the vendor to actual demand. VMI represents the highest level of partnership where the vendor is the primary decision maker in order placement and inventory control. Under the VMI framework, the retailer agrees on the acceptable inventory levels of each stock and the appropriate inventory policies. VMI create a lot of benefits in inventory management in food industry. Lower storage costs also one of the benefits. The storage cost also can be minimized due to manufacturer not necessary to store the stock in own warehouse. If they need the stock, the third party will handle for it. This can minimize the space and reduce the delivery cost. Followed by the letter based on the contract in two parties. The replenishment decision is based on the order confirmed by the customer, expected sale, manufacturing plan, product details of maker as well as real data on consumption obtained through tracking. The supplier will create an ideal refill order by integrating all of this knowledge. If the order is placed on the system, the data transfer to the supply system automatically, which then a collection list is ready to be printed out. System track the data and the list is updated accordingly. The retailer receives the items, verify the shipment, and approve the package for delivery. The customer immediately provide delivery time, usage rate, and inspection files. This sort of method will ensure that the stock would never be stocked out of the product. Consumption is constantly tracked by the supply system. Next, in the food industry, the demand pattern for this industry usually high, and the stock should be enough to support the demand. Besides using the vendor managed inventory approach, VMI, Kanban approach also can be used. Kanban is related to the reorder point method and is an uncomplicated method where it's a visible card signals the need for replenishment. Kanban is also connected with JIT. In addition to low tie-up capital levels or ownership of tie-up costs, which the Kanban pool system, additional benefit could be shorter lead times, improved system performance, ease of control, lower costs, and greater satisfaction of clients. For the control limit, the ultimate aim of inventory stock management is to retain inventory level to reduce the net cost of holding stock. Using inventory stock management charts and algorithms that automate the process is a common method of introducing stock control. Control chart model as the control limits to determine the current amount of inventory, whether in a stable condition or need to replenish. In stock chart, control have a few elements should be determined to develop this chart. In chart, must include the maximum level of inventory, where the company must set up the number of maximum inventory need to be whole, and the replenish for the inventory must not exceed the maximum level. Next, the reorder level. When inventory reach at the number of reorder point, the inventory should be ordered to avoid out of stock. Lead time is the amount of time between placing the order and receiving the stock. The minimum stock level is the quantity of the stock at a minimum level, and the number of stock should not be reached below that. The fruit industry also must have a buffer stock to avoid unexpected demand and lead time in order to fulfill customer requirement. Besides using this control chart, the ABC system also can be used in a control limit segment. This system includes three groups of products. The first group A includes large, costly products. The second group B includes somewhat less costly products. And the third group C includes small, cheap products. The ABC system focuses on product types, not quantity. When using this system, the company will know the value of the product and how to manage the product according to the value. In the food industry, the replenishment and shipment decision must be chosen wisely. In this industry, for the replenishment decision should use quantity-based model in order to replenish the inventory. This model is also known as the continuous method of inventory. This device will retain a constant quantity monitor. The manager places an order for a predetermined sum as soon as they get over cut-off amount called the reorder point, which is estimated to hold product cost down. The advantage of system as follows: knowing the amounts of stock in real time, a centralized system make managing inventory through various locations simpler. Third is enable more effective oversight of suppliers for managers and also easier to see if there is commodity in order. This model is not suitable for small business in food industry due to need a compile with software. If some company do not have enough cost to pay for the system, they can use all the time based model. That's all from me.